Hey, we're at our newest project at 3406 School Street. This house is right on the southwest corner of the historic, iconic Drake neighborhood.
This house was built in 1914, making it over 100 years old. Originally, it was a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, 965 square feet. In reality, it was more like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and so we'll actually be adding over 500 square feet to this project.
We're now in what was considered the 3rd bedroom when we purchased this house. It's really small, and now that we're getting into the demo, we're thinking that this was at some point a porch.
So we've got a lot of evidence to support that. We've got a porch board ceiling, which is not typical for an indoor space. We also have a large header, which this would have been the location of the exterior door. And I think we'll also find, as we rip up the carpet, we'll find porch boards, floorboards as well. So we're really excited to uncover all the evidence.
So we're actually going to be converting this space because it's too small for a bedroom. This will be an office, and we're going to create a door to the office that's actually kind of hidden in the bookshelf. It's going to make this feel like a really cool space, and we're really excited about that.
This house originally had a very, very small kitchen. You can imagine back in 1914, over 100 years ago, that they didn't have a fridge, they didn't have a dishwasher. So really all they had was a sink and some workspace, which is pretty crazy to think about.
So we're actually gonna convert what was the kitchen into a half bath for the main level, and we're gonna bring the kitchen into what is now the dining room, just to make some more space so we can accompany those newer appliances. So I am not a giant. This is just a very, very small railing. Codes must have been a little bit different back in 1914. We're hoping that we can keep it. It's got great character. It's the old original woodwork, and we like to keep that whenever we can. But just hopefully our friends at the city let this slide.
As you walk through the home, you'll notice not a crazy amount of trim detail. The smaller size as well really indicates that it probably was more of a working class family home of the time.
So in this 2nd bedroom, it is smaller, and actually when we got it, there had been a roof leak at some point, and the previous owners had started to do a renovation. They demoed the old plaster, put in some fixtures and everything, but just life got in the way. They weren't able to finish, so this is how we took it over. Welcome to what is now the only bathroom in the house. There's a lot going on in here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different wall coverings, which will obviously need to be redone. We've got an old clawfoot that's gonna stay, an old toilet that unfortunately is kind of falling apart, we're not gonna be able to keep. So just kind of a full renovation will take place here.
So one of my favorite parts about old bathrooms is that they actually used to take the old plaster, they would stamp it like tile. So in reality, it's not tile, but it looks just like tile, which is pretty cool. As you can see, this property needs a lot of TLC. We've got major cracks in the ceiling and all of the plaster walls. We've got cords that have been cut with the old sash windows, so lots of work to be done.
As you can see, there is a ton of popcorn in here, so we've got a lot of that to remove. That was done at some point to kind of hide cracks and blemishes in the plaster after some repair work, but it just makes it feel a lot smaller, so a lot of work for us to do in these bedrooms.
Like Ross said earlier, there's lots of layers, so I'm sure we'll find lots of layers of wallpaper behind the popcorn. We've got old vinyl floor that's on top, that's been glued on top of the hardwood floors. So this house has many layers that we're gonna be unpacking as we get through the project. So we're standing in what will be the rear addition of the property. Today's modern buyer, they're always expecting more space. 900 square feet is just not quite big enough. And so really excited to be able to extend the space and make it more of a modern home.
So our addition will include a nice big master bedroom and a master bathroom. It'll be like a master suite, and that'll come off the kitchen. We're really stoked about this warm weather coming in because the ground's starting to thaw. We can start getting in here so we can dig it out and pour a foundation. Last thing we'll mention is the exterior of the house, where we've got stucco on the first floor, cedar shakes on the top. We're gonna repair and keep everything that we can, but then obviously we've got to paint it. So if you have ideas for paint colors, go ahead and comment them below.
So that about wraps our before tour here at School Street. If you're interested in this house or any other houses, give us a call,
Text us,
or yell really loud.